This is Dowdle on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Now here's Rodgers. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. He's good for Pittsburgh, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. And that will bring up 2nd and 18.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 25-yard line.
After the sack, Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Rodgers. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense. Not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Ooh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it for the potential turnover. Winds up on the ground. They'll bring up 4th down.
He was covered by Patrick.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. Space on the right, he's got room. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 72 yards. That's good for the Steelers. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Running for the pylon and in. Touchdown Steelers. Darnell Washington in from 3 yards. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now running heel with Jaden Blue. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Now you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Complete to
Offense to the line fast.
Schoonmaker. A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
Dak to the air here. That's incomplete left side.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to throw it as this game goes on. That is a prime one. That DB can cut off and take the other way.
Second down, here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
The keeper.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On the give, it's Blue. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue. Now here's Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Tackled back at the 35-yard
Going long for him here. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the counter, Dowdle. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
He's tackled at
That's
the
the end
40-yard
of our
line.
opening quarter.
A 7-yard
The
pickup.
Steelers have
Brings
played
up
to an early
2nd and
lead.
3.
More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Rodgers off the play action. It's caught outside by Flanagan. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. That's going to give the Steelers the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover.
Oh boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, you know, that's really well said, because you could feel sometimes the quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
There's the give to Dowdle. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He was brought down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And they come up empty on that third down. Would have been good for the first. Couldn't hang on through that hit. It is fourth down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. And they're on the 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Throw secured by George Pickens. He gets loose down the right side. George Pickens. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas.
Complete to George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, Brock, their goal obviously to stretch out the coverage, get someone some space to work with, but 5 wide down in this close. A very crowded field for a 2-point try that's ultimately unsuccessful.
Yeah, you go empty for a couple reasons. What you just said right there, to space it out. It also simplifies the defense, tries to get you that one-on-one you're searching for. But kudos to the defense to stop it.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Caught by Washington, left side. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
He rolls to his right. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And now they face second down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Complete right side to Washington. And this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Third down.
The inside give to Dowdle. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. They'll go. Dowdle. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Here's first and 10 from the 47. To throw is Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas.
Complete to C.D. Lamb. Touchdown.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Prescott. And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion try is
Makes the
good.
score Cowboys 14, Steelers 10. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but he hit first and free before he could secure it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Rodgers now on second down. Flush down now to his left. He tucks it and takes it off. And this is going to be out of bounds, so we'll give him about 13 on the play. And that is good for Pittsburgh first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Rodgers set to pass. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. Donovan Ezeraku. And it's going to be second and 13.
Brings up second and 13.
That sack is a reminder why these offensive tackles get paid what they get paid and get drafted where they get drafted, because to block the defensive ends in this league, well, it's no fun.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. To throw is Rodgers. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down.
Second down and 10.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly throwing in...
This is brought in at the 15. Deep pass comes up big. 35 yards.
Steelers first down.
Rodgers, first and 10. And he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
21 at the Cowboys.
Rodgers to throw, second down. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Taking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Or maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. Hey, facing the deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points. And there's been a feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
There's a corner in this league. Well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
And 10 at at the 28-yard line.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott will look to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Up they go with Williams. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now.
It's now 4th down.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And they could really use a good one here. Pulled in at the 20. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
The final throw before the break. And he put everything he's got behind it. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Boswell on to send this away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. Well, this is like that one go, and it's going to fall harmlessly to the ground as a result, Brock. That's incomplete. So, defense fire as we expected to begin this second half. 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
On 2nd down, Dak. That's caught by Williams. And The stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Complete to
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Prescott. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's been lit up. You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's got it. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. To the ground by D. Winters. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. Well, we all have these days, Brock. It just hasn't been there between these guys in this one. A lot of targets, but 0 results.
Kind of tells me this defense, they had that jersey number in practice. That's what happens when you're a really good player. They make sure the defense all week long is focused on this guy, not letting him get going, and he hasn't.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now here's Prescott. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the option, it's Dowdle. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down. All right, so trailing right now, looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now, the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Tight end in motion left. To the air on 3rd and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Mr. trust your quarterback? That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
A 51-yard attempt.
It's no good. It had the leg, but is aimed wide right. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Second down, here's Dak. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And give him an even 10-year block before he hits that sideline. This is going to get him a good bit closer now for this third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On third down, here's Williams. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, is caught by the back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
First down.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that's going to get Dallas the first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
From the red zone on first. Buying some time right. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, if he gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20 of the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And they've got first down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They're going end around here. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. To throw, Rodgers. And that's incomplete. They have kept faith in him, but the drop's piling up now in this game, Brock. The latest makes it 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
3rd down run with Dowdle. This one stops. Brady gains about 6 yards. He is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
A gain of 6.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense. You can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. He's got a chunk here, about 15 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 2nd, Rodgers. Getting out to his left. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Rashawn Gary. And that means it is now 3rd and 16 to go.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now here's Rodgers. Left side, pop on Metcalf. He rocks that tackler. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Oh, he lost the football. The Cowboys scoop it up. And they're able to add some extra yards on the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
We got a close game here, Layden. Both sides of the...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. To throw is Rodgers. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left half. For that left upright, and no good! It bounces off! And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th. So
one of those game management situations, Kate, that people are going to question afterwards. Fourth quarter, down by that margin. Yeah, you could question whether you even should have brought the field goal team out. Now with that miss, there's going to be even more criticism.
First down, it's blue. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. When each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Straight ahead with Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Give on second here to Blue. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here he is to throw. He's got it, complete to Pickens. Hits the 20. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. George Pickens. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there. And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Has it down close. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Going to get the Steelers set to go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Look to throw it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Williams now on 1st and 10. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. At the the Steelers' 39-yard line.
A third down run with Blue. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
And it's third down.
They'll run. This is Williams. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and that run support.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a two-score game.
Steelers,
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Starting from the 5. Trying to break it, and he loses the football. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be, but even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.